super wide.
I'm sure he can.
He can, because he
You're
can't see it.
forgetting he can whinge. He'll find a way.
Yeah, but he won't whinge about that. Let's put that over there, that over there.
I also need to quickly edit the title here. Another day, another town to subvert, another Rat Floyd independent zone. There we are. Look at that, chat. Aren't you a happy little bunch of degens? They nod their heads appreciatively.
Are they though? Are they?
Dev is late because he's Dev. Like you.
I'm right here, Arch. I'm right here.
Listen to that.
You were like,
he's
what, did you
dying from
choke on your
scarfing
second
down.
dinner?
As he finished scarfing down his last pastry,
He's like, oh no, I'm running late. Quick, just swallow it whole.
unhinged his jaw to make it go by faster.
Big.
Like you
He's
see in
not
some of
even
those horror
answering
movies.
because he's probably still just like got his mouth full of food. Like, I'm gonna tell them in a minute.
You're talking to Dev?
I'm talking about Dev.
Dev introduced himself
Both
by
about
coughing
and
off
to.
the remnants of his third dinner at us.
Typical Dev. Typical Dev. Like, sorry, guys.
I enjoy how his number of meals per session keep increasing.
I mean, if he's already eaten, we haven't even started yet. Normally he has like 2 or 3 in the session, but he's got an early start today.
I'm sure he'll go off to cook soon. See, I used to have this little fat friend, okay? And he was
hold
kind
on.
of like that,
Actually,
I guess.
little fat friend, or just
Yeah.
the colloquial little fat friend.
No, he was short and fat.
Okay.
But he wasn't an otaku, so it's not that. And he was so sad that he was a little cream puff. And so he worked out like every day, like genuinely working out too, like running his fucking little ass off. Never lost a fucking pound, remained the exact same shape forever and ever. Because he too ate like 5 dinners.
Now, the thing is, some people just have a certain body type that does not match perfect beauty ideals.
Oh, but the thing is, the man was a trash can. Like, you could just put food inside of him and it disappeared.
And to be fair, eating like that also really doesn't help.
Is this Bubbles by chance? The only difference is he's got a super fast metabolism, so it's like, it'll be 5 minutes and he'll be like, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
It's like, fuck's sake. Like,
It's like, what did you just eat? 2 cheeseburgers?
It's like, crimey. He's a fat man trapped in a skinny man's body.
See, that's it.
The
Like,
fat man is trying to
the
overtake the skinny.
metabolism thing is bullshit. Like, I remember there was a TV show that, like, debunked. And it's like, no, there's no such fucking thing. But the thing is, there are people who eat differently. Like, I eat, like, 1 meal per day, and then I just keep snacking. And that
Yeah,
means
I'm
I
the
can
same.
eat fucking super unhealthy.
I'm the same.
Other people, however, they just keep shoving their little pie holes with soup, with dinner, with everything. And then they go out into the
First
garden and just
dinner,
start eating vegetables too, like out of the
second
fucking
dinner.
dirt. He's talked about this in the Super Seekers room, you know? He's just like, I went out into the vegetable garden and I just grazed for 5 minutes.
What the fuck?
He does though.
He does.
Now,
Fucking
here's the question: did he at
herbivore.
least have the sense of dignity to pick the fruits and whatnot he was snacking off the plant before grazing?
Doubt it.
They were peas, and yes.
He doesn't even deny it.
Oh, wow. All right. Welcome to the cooking channel, chat. We have now discussed, not even cooking, just eating, frankly, for the first 4 or 5 minutes of this show. Now, our brave heroes killed a bunch of naked, helpless, defenseless women in the forest last episode and stole all of their fucking money. That was a thing that happened. And
issue with
after
this.
your crime, what's next?
I take issue with that description. They were not completely naked. They had feathers.
This does not lessen your crime.
Also sharp
Hold on.
claws.
I actually don't remember this at all. What did we do last session?
We shopped and we fought harpies. That's basically the.
Oh, right, the harpies.
That's what we did.
The fucking harpies. Where's the harpy map anyway? Or are we done with that?
We're trying something to potentially lessen the badness with the software. So we're loading fewer maps.
Yes, the support person literally just told me like, yeah, just load fewer maps. I'm like, motherfucker.
So yeah, right now we
alright.
just have load 2 and load 3.
Yes,
I take
I've got
issue
it
with the
clicked.
formatting though, because load 3 is lowercase, yet load 2 is uppercase.
This is an Arch thing. You're gonna have to just live with it.
Arch, why?
So
because
I think we've already collected all of the various loot from
We
the
did
harpies.
we did
and
loot
this
management.
was like a side stop, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did
Yes.
loot management at the end of session. We got where was it? Some actual money, and then we have 15 gold's worth of merchant goods sitting around that need to be hawked at some point.
That's fine.
Cool.
We don't have to worry about hawking them anytime soon.
Well, that's why I said at some point.
We're gonna have a long trek ahead because we haven't even gotten to the ocean yet.
All right, let's pile back into the ship then.
on that note, you may begin opening load 6.
Based even. So, how was your day? Everyone have a good day? We're gonna need to distract people.
That's
I
true.
had
We
a
have
day.
another 10 minutes now before this thing actually shows up. So,
It's better than the alternative, which is just sitting here and not being able to actually play the game, which is kind of fucking miserable. Actually, it wasn't too
Why
bad.
did we start with
You
load
lazy
6?
shit. You were able to play. You just had other people move all your shit for you.
I kind of did.
Yeah. I did twice the
You know what?
work.
I kind of missed that. Let's go back to that. I could
I
just
did
like
twice the
lean
work.
back. My
And I
chair's got a
couldn't even
reclining
have it
function.
on 2 screens.
Like, yes.
right, back to the cooking channel. So, Dev, did you eat anything that didn't consent today?
Yeah, usually the animals, right?
I figured.
Had a couple of eggs. Eggs are pretty good.
A couple of eggs.
Was this for the first or the second breakfast?
One for each.
You can't
Just
have them all
one
in
for
one
each.
meal. That'd be just barbaric.
And how many pigs accompanied these eggs?
Just three bacons.
You see, I was
Just leave me.
for a second I thought you were to say just 3 pigs.
Just
Oh,
the
well,
whole
I mean,
pig.
We're already measuring American things in hamburgers, so I see no particular problem with measuring Canadian things in bacons.
That's fair.
On the
Bacons are
bright
good,
side,
man.
you can see the little green pins on the maps. Like, imagine that. You can see those. Why the game couldn't load the rest of the things when it was doing the loading of the pins, I don't know, but such is just simply goddamn life, really. Let's go to, we actually do have a couple of super chats, so I guess we'll do those whilst we await the $100 software's pleasure. Fucking, I hate this thing sometimes.
Sometimes he says.
Boag tries to change his name again to confuse me. It will not work. He says, early and sharp fangs, that's killing bites. Sadly, the rapist hyena has not reappeared in that manga, which disappoints me greatly. Black 1917 says, Hail Arch Christ, our Lord and Savior. Also Squick, Breed Kibbs. Hi Hans, hi Dev, hi Disco. How's Kitty?
Hello.
Actually, Arch, can you read last time's super chats? Because there was that glitch in YouTube where you couldn't access your back end.
Oh no, I got to that.
I think it was Streamlabs, wasn't it?
No, Streamlabs was the time before.
That was the other time the software failed.
It does that.
Not having much luck with the software.
Boag again, as is tradition, remember to rake the leaf, rat power. The Leafs are raking themselves right now. They're having an election. They're going to re-elect Trudeau for the 27th period, I think.
Maybe. There's a chance it might be a conservative minority, which would probably be better.
I mean,
Means nothing.
Would
They'll still
you-
capitulate.
would you actually want a conservative majority right now when they have to deal with like the aftermath of COVID, etc.? See, if
Probably
they
not, no.
handled it Chad and just went like, oh fuck it, we're opening back up again, they'd probably be really popular. But you know they're not going to do that.
My God.
They're going to be cowards about it.
Somebody has to.
Lily Phoenix, Rat Power, all hail Arch, and hello all. Hope all of you are well. Let the glory of sausage be known to all. Hashtag breed kids. I had to remove the image of sausage from the thing because sausage was taking up too much
Tell you what,
internet space.
I have a
Sausage,
listen.
no.
I have a solution. Arch, make a new text channel in here, and then just dump the reusable art like that in there. Problem solved. I can open it on my end.
He's like, I have to create a new channel now.
Do you want me
That's
to
something
do
I
it?
wanted
Because that
to-
was one of the things you actually gave me fucking permissions to do.
It's like I
None of the
sigh
bot stuff,
more due
no.
to the fact that I'm like, this is where we are right now. Like this software that had like $100 license is like, yeah, no, you can't actually have like 3.jpegs up at a time. It's a bit more than I can handle, frankly.
It is a bit much, some might say.
It's fucking tragic, is what that is. Here, I'll upload sausage and puddles to the resources channel.
We just had to figure out how to get the Nyamasu back so we can see some of the fan art.
Yes, getting the Namazu back will be damned to be difficult, frankly. Well, I mean, this will allow me to like send characters art in there and be like, Kyle, show that, instead of being like, right, now we'll open a picture and it'll take an hour.
True.
Speaking of hour, how's the map doing?
I just see the black screen with the pins still.
Black as
Yeah.
sin. All right.
I don't know if you've got the cover on, like to cover the map up, or not. But
No,
it's-
no. Global Max is removed. Like enable display player vision preview. No, it should be opened without any lighting either. Hold on. Let me just check a thing here. Is the system going to be so derpy as to be like, you can't see that unless you have a character on it? Let me just drag
Wouldn't that
a
be
little.
something? Wouldn't that be something?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past this software, so let me just drag a little Kyle onto the screen there somewhere.
I don't know where I am. I'm somewhere. So
yeah, I just dragged myself on and now I can see it.
what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. If you
I'm-
drag your token on there.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gone again.
No.
Did you delete me? I think you deleted me.
Yes, because you were like off the screen.
Well, I couldn't see what the screen was.
I can't see
Well,
nothing.
I mean, that's
Because I'm on the
nothing.
map, can people see now?
No, I
No.
needed to be on the map myself.
Hold on, I can do it like this.
Yeah, now I see
Oh
it.
yeah, there we go. Fuck's sake.
There we go. Right. Okay. Absolute retardation. Very well.
So it worked
Whilst
all along, and we just didn't know how
Narmilla
it worked.
invades the city like. "Arr! Arr!"
I mean, that is what a kaiju-sized Nara would probably do.
Probably. You can't have any kaiju-sized women here. All kaijus are male. Go away.
Why you keep deleting me?
We'll put Gnarl on the.
Don't delete me.
On the island.
And there's Mayo as well.
Yeah, it's
I
right.
thought you said you liked yogurt better.
Mayo,
Mayo
yogurt,
needs a
mango.
name.
I kind of switch between them.
Mayo needs a new name tag. He has a K on it. He's not K. It's an M.
You need to add
But
2
that
more
will
Ks,
require
and then
far too much work.
it'll be Chad.
All right. Well, if people can see that is a step forward, sure. Let's put Mayo
Sure
and
is.
discard into the ocean.
So derpy.
All right, you should be
No,
able to
no.
click on the little pins as well and see the descriptions. This is
yes.
the general area where the Horned Rat has told you that you need to create a base for his campaign against the evil, smooth-skinned Imperials. There's 2 little settlements in the area. Off on the right hand of the river is unintelligible Russian noises, the village. And over on the left side is the far more easily pronounced Zavastra village, which is the largest of the two. A fairly sizable little port city with a fortified house where the local ataman lives. And then,
Yeah,
of
we are
course, you
fairly
have
sizable.
Schutzen Forest. You also should have up the super huge detailed map of the Warhammer Old World as well. I'll put that in resources too, because that
Oh, yeah,
allows
that's
you to
right.
actually see everything that is around you.
Resources open.
All right, so where's this on the big map?
Right, so
Ehrengrad?
you'll start out near Altdorf, correct?
Dwarf.
Yep, you just go up, and if I remember right, it's a little bit
No, I know where
Like, if you-
Altdorf is.
no. You know where Ostwind is, right? You see that like forest to the lower right of it.
No.
If you zoom out.
We're going to Ostland.
Well,
What
that's
is
just
it,
the
Altdorf?
easy. It's the well, no, it starts you focus there, but if you go to Ostwind and you follow that forest down to the river, you can see the city.
Yeah, I know. Zavastra.
Mhm.
Venozel. Yeah, I know where that is. I just heard
Down,
Altdorf,
down
and I was like, we're
to
going to
the river.
Altdorf now? What the fuck?
I don't see nothing.
Wait,
If
so...
you, where you start the zone to tune in from Altdorf, just go to the right to Talabheim and then follow the river upwards.
Look at the stream right now, Disco. I'll show you. It's right where my mouse cursor is.
Hang on.
Look at it now!
Shut up! Just the stream's like
Disco!
that anyway.
Still zooming, like, where?
All I see is you zooming in and out.
Yeah, that's
What do
where,
you mean?
that is where it is, right here.
Yeah, but
It's
I
that
have the
little lake.
stream small. Can you?
It's right there, Disco. I can't go any closer than this. I can't.
Yeah, but bear in mind I'm on a like 20-second delay on the stream.
No, you're not allowed, Disco! Chat, yell at Disco while we still can.
Okay.
Well, we still have a valid reason to. Alright.
There's always a valid reason to yell at Disco for the simple fact that she's not currently in the kitchen.
It's funny. Oh my god. In Raft, Disco is literally in the kitchen, like in every stream. All the two. Like, she has just been in the kitchen. She is trad wife Disco now. Thanks to those streams.
Hey,
We're
I found
finally
the
embraced
good recipes.
Oh my god.
Soon she'll be like a proper like housewife woman, just like, yes, I found this excellent recipe for cooking fish for the men around me. Like, good, Disco, good. Embrace.
No, if only we could train the men to actually like, defend the raft. It'd be great.
I did. We do all the hunting and fishing.
You don't defend the raft. The shark keeps eating the raft.
The raft is immaterial.
I'm pretty sure it quite
We
literally
need
is made
better
out of
trained
material.
men.
So, Savastra, the river you see on the map, that is the River Reich. The River Reich goes basically everywhere. So wherever that river goes, you can probably go as well. It's fairly big. Fairly big. You could also simply just, head out to Marienburg, fight your way through Marienburg, and then go to Lostria, if you so choose. I wouldn't advise it, but you can.
What if we want to go to Lustria? What are you gonna do? You gonna stop us? You gonna stop
No,
us?
I'll just kill you when you try to break through Marienburg.
He's like, you look queer, I'm gonna kill you.
Marienburg's like, that's a nice boat you got there.
It'd be a shame if
Probably
we
would say
sunk
that.
it.
Oh no, they wouldn't want to sink that thing. They want to kill us and take it.
Yeah. Pretty cool boat.
Bigot. Bigots is not sinking the
Yeah,
boat
what
because
the
it's
fuck?
different. How cruel.
Or
Our boat,
send the Marienburg Marines to try to take it.
our boat could be a sinky boat if it wanted to.
From here on out, you do have a great deal of freedom to do what you wish. Though Puggles, the tiny little puggly thing that he is, the little clan molder abomination, does have an idea as to where you should begin.
Okay. I assume we're gonna talk to Puggles.
Is he
Uh-huh.
gonna say anything? Does he look like
Yeah,
he wants to speak?
I'm
Can
not
we give him
sure.
a shake? Hey, speak then!
I don't know. You'll have to tell me. I'm just the guide now.
Well, I'm shaking Puggles, and he seems not to be making any noise.
Well, he does make noise. Like his little neck goes snippy snappy as you shake him back and forth. He's not built very solidly.
You don't want to shake him. Death is what he craves.
It's true. You're only giving him what he wants.
My God. Puggles, run.
I guess as soon as we
So,
get here,
Puggles
Nara
has
will
nothing
turn.
to say.
I guess as soon as we get
Puggles may have
rough.
something to say.
Okay, then.
Well, I'm shaking him, telling him to speak, and he's not making any noise. So he's either dead or he's got nothing to say.
Very well. Nara in character will say, "We here now. What plan?
As Puggles, in an extraordinarily disgusting and repulsive manner, licks Disco's face to instruct her that yes, this is what we wanted, women. This is what we wanted. We wanted to speak to the Puggles, not merely to shake the Puggles. There you go. You're covered in saliva now. Have fun.
Nice.
And Puggles is gonna get fed to Wolfram.
Uh-oh. Not nice. Oh, nice. Murderer. Die.
Puggles, with his usual self-assured near-death nature, addresses Gnarl as a friend, an equal, a person who hasn't tried to kill him yet.
It's true. Always have to add the yet part in Skaven society.
But, it's better than nothing. Poor Puggles. A great horned rat has given a vision of monies, vast stockpile of monies used to buy laborers, diggy dirt rats, unless filthy, naked rat thing wants to dig in dirt self. Put Puggles down.
I'm gonna unceremoniously plonk Puggles on the floor.
Good. He was getting ready to pee on you in case you resisted any further.
So find wealth to pay for slaves to dig Warren.
Yes. Puggles has received a revelation. He knows where the wealth is. And as it just so happens, the wealth is in the deepest, darkest depths of the forest. Puggles does not seem to consider this a problem, however.
That's always good. It's a good thing.
Now I remember last time we went to Hidden Place. Bad things happened. Yes. Massages his knee where he got the -1 movement from.
At least somebody remembers the bad times. Incidentally, you may begin loading the forest map now. See,
Okay.
Which
this
one
is kind
is
of the problem with having to load things, because I have to be like, yes, go load battle map.
It's better than nothing, okay?
So load 2 and load 3, I assume were nothing then.
No, they're not nothing. You just haven't had a use for them yet. Whammon.
Well, loading forest.
Loading forest.
Oh, sorry, the forest.
Women must go back inside the kitchen.
I was about to say, it's like, do I need to drag my token onto map this time?
Maybe.
There we are. I've dragged you all onto the map. Something will happen eventually.
It is still black. You have failed.
I mean, I see our characters.
Mm,
I see mine.
oh, I see us. We're over there. We are over there.
I have a see the addition of the cool ass little lighting thing is really neat, but it also requires a lot more of derpy things.
A lot more personal touches to be made.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. And
Never a good sign when the DM
There.
says that.
right, okay, yes.
That
According
works.
to the thing, you should now be able to see as soon as the map actually loads, that is.
It's loaded for me.
Yes, I see us standing on like what appears to be muddy ground, dirt,
Well,
next to
that's
some trees
wonderful.
and a river.
Next to some
Loaded.
trees.
Quickly. That's weird. Could the patch actually have added it in so that it shares the images with everyone when it loads?
Arch, don't be
God.
so. They'll remove that next batch.
We
Maybe
have
that's why it
arrived
was-
at 21st century. Instantaneous image transfer.
Maybe that's why it was crashing. Because Kyle was logging on, it was instantly like, here, have all these images.
Holy shit. We have seen an advancement in technology appear right before our pretty little eyes.
It's amazing.
Surely this is the future.
This is the future Ratkind needed.
Oh, that's not too bad at all. Puggles wanders out ahead of the group and points off into the distance. Oh, great treasure buried just ahead under very large rock. Puggles was here when it was buried. Found large rock. Figured easy to discover again. And look, right over there. He points to indeed a very large rock that, whilst you can't see on the map, be reassured, you can see it, you just can't see it.
It'll be revealed to us when we see it, I guess.
Yes. Which is currently apparently surrounded by blazing bonfires in the middle of this deep, dark forest, and, well, some of you might even go so far as to say that it does look like a very large actual monolith, as the ones used for, say, religious sacrifice, for example.
Uh-oh.
My
Uh-oh.
god, we found the 2010 Space Odyssey monolith.
We're gonna have to put mayo on it. Squeak.
We should put Puggles on it.
we gotta squeak replace him.
Now then, since the combat tracker says it is Gnarl's turn, it's like, well, we were told to go that way. My combat move, do remind me, combat tracker 8.
Are we in combat?
Oh, I heard the little ding, so I'm assuming that's combat tracker stuff. DM, is that true?
You are not in combat yet, because nothing's shot at you.
Yeah, we
yet.
also haven't done initiative, so I assume it's literally just the order we were put in there.
Well, fair enough. I heard the ding. Gnarl.
You hit the ding, because the ding is the ding. I can keep dinging you if you want to.
I'm aware. You've done it before.
It's
It's
kind of
like,
funny, but
I
I wish
know.
I could hear the ding too, so that I could be like,
I mean, I could get the bot in here so you can hear the ding.
It's just repeatedly playing dinging noises for no particular reason.
Yep.
Nar will move around the tree to see if he can get a better view of Ye Monolith.
Yeah, or monolith. Well, if my vision preview does not lie to me, I believe you have just seen the top of it over there to the right.
I can see the lighting effect.
Mhm.
That's
Just.
something.
If I click on Gnarl, I can see the lighting effect.
I want to, again, just request that you all be in awe at the fact that we have lighting effects.
This is a
True.
big deal, boy. Shiny, fancy.
Seeing that no one else has moved up with them, Nara will look at the party and like, come, come. Must find shiny, shiny. Yes, yes.
The rest
just
of the
leave
party
him.
looks confused.
Fine. Nara will take this great
Cars, here he
treasure,
comes.
fucking make his own settlement with blackjack and rat hookers.
Fine.
How deep does this little, like, river seem?
Not very. It's just a little river.
So, like, ankle deep?
Mayo seems highly distrustful of the river. Mayo is aware that his many layers of affected grime, dirt, and various bloodstains might get washed off if he steps in the river.
Nothing
He
accosted
says-
me as I crossed, so good start. Did I pick up perception? Of course I didn't. That would have been intelligent. Also base stat as well. Since this seems kind of, you know, out in the open, Nara will hopefully roll well to perceive if there's anything else here with us. He sees nothing. All is well.
All is indeed well. Narl has given the all well sign. You may cross the river in complete and utter safety that no crocodiles are hiding beneath the surface.
It's true. Nara's seen it. Or, more accurately, the lack thereof.
No, I didn't see nothing.
Narl has seen the crocodiles, but he chooses to withhold this information from the party.
That would be funny.
Gnarl has left a surprise for Karsnicket in the water.
How much is your life worth to you, Karsnicket?
Oh no. Worth Ratata's life. He's like, no, Ratata. Is there
Well, since nothing is accosted, move over to the tree.
Uno momento, por favor.
I have an idea, hold on a sec. If there are enemies up ahead, here's my idea. We kite them to the river.
Did you not do the thing you were
Because we can use the crocodile-infested waters to take care of them.
I saw that.
I think I did.
I was looking at the combat tracker. I saw what's in these woods. It would be a surprise for all of you.
I didn't see it. Damn it.
It's doing a fucking thing.
Arch is becoming puggles.
This software hurts my feelings occasionally. It really does.
I'm sure if you write a very angry letter to the software developer, they'll hopefully try to change it. Make sure you use many
Somehow.
exclamation points. I hear that helps.
I doubt this. All right, tracker. Like, pay attention to my actions. Okay. There you go. Are you're paying attention? Good. Fucking derpy. This is the problem with making a more complicated software. Half of the features aren't actually going to function half of the time. Right. There we are. All right, you may proceed.
Nope. Nara rolled. Didn't see anything, so he will continue his movement. Although I suppose now I actually... Does my character... Yes, my character would see them. So says the vision.
Oh, shit. Here's
And
the
if
deal.
you listen very carefully with your little ears, you might even hear a variety of grunting and snarling and huffing noises as well.
Huffing. My god, they're doing drugs.
Huffing and puff.
That sounded an awful lot like just pervy noises there for a while. But no, there are bonfire noises.
Yes.
How do the gores appear?
Very gory.
I more meant like in terms of like attention level. Like, are they just kind of like milling about, looking around?
They seem to just kind of be loosely gathered around this massive monolith in this small clearing. They don't seem to be doing anything at the moment. Like, this looks like you've come across maybe a small camp or something.
Okay, so they just appear to be chilling for the most part.
Yes.
Okay. Well then. Gnarl. We'll head back to the edge of the river.
And begin shouting over the river. So as
Yeah, I actually was about to debate. It's like, that's 8 yards. That's actually kind of a decent distance. Head back across. Sure, the crocodiles will let me pass again.
the crocodiles are kind, yet more often.
Now it's just like, there's things in there.
Crocodiles are generous gods. Gnarl, CC, beast things. Guarding monument.
Nice. Unfortunately, I don't have a crocodile, but I do have this.
What is this? Is swan?
No, that's a
Kind
duck.
of.
Duck thing, swan thing,
Swan.
bird.
Regardless, it is the owner of the river now.
Clearly. Beast things appear to be standing round monument.
What do we do? Squeak, squeak! Trick,
Appeared inattentive. Yes.
trap, trap. Squeak, squeak.
Trap. Quick ambush.
Lead
Multiple
them.
possibilities. Yes.
Lead them to river for snacky, snacky. Chompy, chompy.
Look around.
I will look at the
Sneak,
carnivorous duck.
This one looks back.
Oh, you
It
said they were
quacks.
crocodile-infested waters. You lied to me. It's okay. Beastmen
Duck-infested
are afraid
waters.
of ducks.
Are they?
Yes.
It's like, hello, fellow kin of river. Please do not eat us.
Do not eat. Takes one bite, bites off the head of the leaf.
You joke, then all of a sudden, that like duck, for some fucking reason, like triggers Ulrich's Fury like 5 times and like murders one.
Like, swans can be assholes, man. Don't
No,
underestimate
they
them.
can. I'm not disputing that. They can be assholes.
But unfortunately, I do not think that they will be quite so assholeish as to tear apart the beastmen. So Kyle's plan seems to have hit a small hurdle there.
Crossing the
potential-
river is a bit annoying, though.
I
But
mean,
other
I've
than that,
crossed it multiple times. But granted, that's been outside of combat.
will there be a test in order to cross the river during combat?
You will be slowed down by the river.
Okay, well, a part of me does lean on the outside of character, of course. Part of me leans on the side that yes, it might still be prudent to set up an ambush, have Dev try to assassinate as many as he can, and then maybe
What I
run
was
back
thinking
over here.
is what we could do is, since Disco has changed classes, like maybe she could open up, and Dev is also fast enough to start things on the first combat as well.
What do you think I'm gonna be able to do differently?
Well, because you changed to Pistolier.
Yeah, but I haven't taken any of the skills from it yet.
I mean, you still have the pistols.
Okay, but the pistols are quite short range.
This is going to be
Oh, yeah.
short-range combat to begin with. Because the trees are in the way.
Yeah, but I have no line of sight on them, so I'm gonna have
Basically,
to
what I
go
was
and
going to
get a
suggest
lot closer.
what I was going to suggest basically is the party cross the river, so that way, like, I can be like available to engage people trying to get in melee.
Actually, I've got a
And
better... I got a better idea. Let's just hold here, have Dev do it. Have Dev assassinate some, and then kite back here. Maybe have you kind of go not too far away from him so you can support him, and then you guys lead them back to the river, and Disco and I just light them up.
Arch, since Skaven are kind of familiar with beast kind, or at the very least, it's somewhat common knowledge, right? For Skaven kind?
You are indeed fellow abominations of nature.
Well, what I was more trying to get is, would it be like somewhat common knowledge as to like how like the Gores would act like semi-intelligently, intelligently, stuff like that? As in, like, would they fall for that type of thing? Is what I'm trying to get.
Gores are fairly smart, but very aggressive. Like they can be sneaky. They can be really fucking sneaky, but like in combat, they're unlikely to demonstrate a great deal of finesse.
Okay, so they're hyper aggressive. All right, and that's the case, then that could work. So then, would you want me like on? I'm not intending to move here. I'm just using this as an example. Like, let's say like be like right here, and then try to like fall back, or worst case like run to get across the river, while Dev tries the sneaky assassination.
We'll set up somewhere. Basically, we have to figure out where Dev wants to sneak in from, and then we should set up based on that. Also, what has the best like line of sight in general? Is there any advantage for standing in this tree or next to this tree, Arch?
Concealment-wise, yes.
So if they have ranged attacks. So preferably that we stand over here, or over here, and then they're kited into the open. And then we can get a few shots at them before they cross the river. If we're lucky.
From when I was looking at them, did it appear that the Gores with hand weapons and shields, or the Gores with the great axes, had like ranged weapons, like throwing axes or whatnot?
No, beastmen don't employ a whole lot of ranged weapons.
Okay, they're all melee, or for the most part. Okay. So Dev, where would you potentially want to engage from?
Well, I'll probably sneak through the bush and ambush Great Axe 1 from behind, from north of him. And then I guess run. I don't mind doing that, though. So, Arch, should I do my my silent move roll?
You can.
Just give me a second, I'm gonna turn off my phone. Naomi's texting me.
You should probably communicate to the rest of the group where you intend to run to where you are gonna drag them towards them, so they can set up the ambush.
Oh, I'll run towards you guys where you are now. Here we go. Silent move. Here we go. And that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
All right.
Where are the rest of you gonna set up?
Now it sounds like Kibbs and Disco want to stay on that side of the river, or at the very least, Kibbs.
Yeah, I'll probably stay over here. Because if I have to start trying to run, then I either don't get to shoot or I lose my accuracy.
All right.
I'd probably say hide in the tree to the group, our like 4 people to the north.
Hide in the tree? Like, here?
Yep. So that way they don't necessarily see you as soon as they run through here.
Right, I'm gonna try and tell. Oh, I've lost my goddamn character sheet. I'm gonna try and tell Mayo here to wait.
Okay. It may bite your fingers, just for funsies. Ah.
See, we're on my usual rolling of A+. Did these
Just
dice
long as
do
you're
less than
outside of
AE?
combat and you're making like preparatory orders, you can just tell him what you expect him to do. It's only like in combat with the stress of combat that Mayo will require either direct instructions or where he'll, start acting on his own.
Okay.
So you just tell him where he wants to, where you need him to go, and he'll go there for now.
Okay, so basically, I would say that
I
have
want
him,
to wait with.
yeah, wait with you and
Yeah.
attack if people get across the river.
Well, I'm sure if they get too close, he'll probably like become a male missile. But I want to at least start here.
That's an image and a half. A Mayo missile. Euphemisms.
Flattered. All right, the other two of you.
Here's a question: if I used a run action from where I am or where I want to be in those trees, I have a run of 24 yards. Would I be able to get back across the river with all that movement?
In one go, let's see. The river is how wide? 6. That would be the effective 12, and from there it would be like what? So 22 yards you would need.
Okay, I have 24, so that should be good.
Yes.
All right, then I'll go to where I indicated right there.
All right. We'll just leave Kyle out in the open because he doesn't seem to want to go anywhere.
Listen,
Give me bait.
it's fine.
So can I check before we start? With the pistols being 1 round or 1 turn to reload,
Right.
and having master gunner and rapid reload, does that reduce them to half a turn or to a free edge?
It reduces them to the 1 turn.
So it reduces them to the 1 turn.
Yes.
Right, because when I asked about this last time, you said no, the pistol was 1 turn, and that's what it says in the item.
Yes, that is presumably just what we put it with the rapid reload thing, because that is your reload.
Right, so I was right the first time. Okay.
Maybe. Probably not that. But however, you do have the talent thingy that lets you switch weapons as a free action. So,
No, I don't.
Don't you?
Nope.
She just got access to it at the end of
don't.
last session.
Yep.
Okay, because in that case, you'll have to fire them. If you want to fire them from the offhand, you'll get the offhand penalty to fire.
I'll just not bother. So how many turns does it take me to switch weapons then, just so I know?
It's 1 action.
Alright.
So you could, if you had it, you could fire 2. But if you don't have the rapid switch, you can only fire 1.
And then I use the entire next turn to swap.
No, you'd fire, then you'd swap, and then you could
Fire at the start of next turn.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so everyone is where they want to be, yes?
I just checked line of sight. It wasn't too bad. If they come up to the north there too much, I'll just back up. That'll give Disco better line of sight. But we have good coverage of over here.
To see the order of action.
Okay, hold on, tick. Kermbit. Oh.
Sad.
As you should be.
I mean, I still have a really good bonus to initiative.
Let me see if I can find it.
Look at Mayo. Like, he's the fastest of you all, practically. What a fine figure Mayo is. The finest figure of you all. He is a shining beacon of rat kind.
My God.
All right. Well, with the rest of you waiting, we'll ding Dev. I'll ding him again for good measure.
All right, I guess I'm going to be charge attacking Great Axe 1. He's too far away to stealth backstab. So that's what I'll do.
All right. Coming
I'll come.
screaming out of the bushes like another third miss, huh?
Yep. And here we go.
Standard success.
It's not great.
Not a terrible hit, but not an amazing hit either.
Yep.
You have bunked the gore quite viciously, and then the gores go through their turn, but they are surprised, so we essentially begin back up at here again.
Okay. So I guess then, following the plan, Gnarl will exclaim, "Run, run! Too many gores! Run, run!" And then use, as discussed last time, all his movement running back across the river, hoping that some gores hurt him and want to chase.
Man. Wish you could
Why?
select characters from the top left. Oh.
What do you hope?
I want to switch line of sight. Goddamn it, Dion, you stupid sloot.
Something else. Mayo is starting to get a little excited. There's a lot of shouting going on. But he holds still for now.
So,
I don't think I can see, can I? So, yeah,
for me, if I have to disengage, how much movement do I have?
You probably have a stupid amount of
disengage.
movement.
Yes, it's just your full movement.
Combat, charge, or run?
Probably a
You
run.
can run.
Okay, so I can run 42 yards.
Yes.
I can get to the river.
Fucking 42 yards.
He's fast.
I know he's fast. It's just one of those things like, hot damn.
Well, I'm not going to stop in the river. I'm going to go to the shore.
Yeah, I would say wait on
Yeah.
the other side of the river.
I will run away after I hit him and be like, hee 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 hee, and just giggle and leave.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
we can see this giggling purple thing come out of the forest. It's like, hee
Frolicking out of
Sorry,
the
I was
woods.
thinking of Michael Jackson just like swatting someone with a pick and running away. Tee.
Come on, girl, or whatever it is. We need Michael Jackson fucking like a
Oh,
soundboard.
no, better yet, like he's moonwalking, like running away.
This is-
Fucking terrible.
This is what we need in life. This is what we deserve.
I deserve probably.
I don't think I can see anything.
At this point, we're hoping that they basically try to run after us after engaging one of them. That's
Run
why I
after
tried to make the
giggling purple rats.
yeah. That's why I tried to make the noise. It's like have them run away. We'll see if that actually affected anything.
Kyle, why didn't you make the marker in the ground? Why didn't you draw the thing? You
How many
could've
turns does
protected
that
your
take?
silver fist cast.
Wait, that takes like 10 turns, doesn't it? That's stupid.
Yeah, you should have done it before.
I forgot about that ability even being a thing. It's honestly one of those things that just sort of slips your mind. But oh well.
I think you're gonna miscast a lot.
There's
today.
nothing in my LOS, so we're just gonna kind of chill here and wait. I can't prep a spell, can I?
I don't even think they'd be able to get in range, even if you did prep a spell.
I'd prep it for like 2 turns, okay? Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter.
Mm. What you could have done is you could have painted the circle though, Kyle. You
Could have started painting the circle.
fucking circle.
Yeah, but it's gonna take like 10 turns to do it, cause it turns like 3 seconds. It takes like a minute. We'll remember for the next combat encounter. It's not
Kyle will be
the end of the world after we're being
killed
eaten and
by
mauled by beastmen.
Can't help but notice that the game has decided, yawn, to take away my tabs because I don't see the reference tab on the right-hand side anymore. Why, game? Why did you do this to me? And how the hell did I get it up there in the first place?
Do I have
What's
access to
I
it?
still. Actually, no. I don't see reference either. Oh, no, I do. I have
understand.
reference.
I have access to reference tab.
Huh, mine's AFK. Missing. That's
What are you
weird.
looking for?
Nothing. I was looking over there and thinking like, okay, let's check out the ritual droid thingy, just so I have that in my mind. And it's like, it's not over there, huh? Right. Well, that's just the software being the software, which is entirely normal. Entirely normal. Right. Right. What was I doing?
Was it called Protective Circles?
Yes.
I can just take a screen cap and post it in the general chat.
I'll figure out where it went to eventually. Maybe, possibly, I hope. Right, little Gore. The back of your head is hurting for some reason. Why is that? Oh, Kyle, why did you yawn? Now everyone is yawning. Why did you do
This has
to
been
me?
a thing you started. You monkey.
Why did you do this to me, you little whore? You little whore.
Rude. But okay. Whatever. It's not like I care anything. Oh my god.
You kind of do though, bitch. And that's how that works. Oh, dumbass little pointer thingy. God damn you. I so badly wish this game just had like an actual ruler that I could use. That would be lovely, but oh well.
Nah,
Right.
rulers are cheating.
Have
Well-
you just found the left and right click button?
I wanted, like, I figured out how to move it without changing it, which is kind of neat. Right. Well, Dev made a lot of noise. And then he made really, really homosexual noises as he came prancing out of the forest. After him comes a screaming horde of maddened football hooligans, basically, braying loudly. Arr, meh.
I see.
Blood Bowl,
Target
Blood Bowl. It's like,
practice.
no, we don't want to make a Blood Bowl team. Well then, since you said they don't have ranged weapons, if Gnarl were to attack something that's in the river, would he get like a situational bonus to that? Or is that just a movement increase or decrease for them?
If it's in the river and you're not, that'll give you an advantage.
Okay. Then Gnarl will move like so that he's better situated next to the river edge, and basically, wait, no, I can declare that I want to prepare an attack if something gets next to me, right?
Yes.
Okay, I will do that. Prepare to smack something that gets next to me in the river. Hopefully, specifically enemy.
How
As
do
the
you know
swan.
it's not your enemy?
No, the swan is not aggressed against me yet.
He's waiting for his friends to come so he can get an attack bonus.
Ah, I see.
Mayo is starting to get really excited now. There's shouting noises and stuff. His little butt is vibrating.
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
Just look at him and be like, soon, soon.
So I assume I should hop the river at this point, or should I fight?
Oh, fuck no.
Probably hop.
Since you stopped, I would not recommend hopping.
I can
Yeah,
easily
remember
hop the
what
river.
happened the last time you jumped.
Because remember, actually, no, since he was running there, would his momentum from the previous turn count towards the jump, or no?
God no! Like, this is an actual RPG. Like he stops dead every 30 feet because reasons.
I see. Momentum is reset at the start of a turn. Okay. I would
Don't worry
recommend
about
I would recommend just moving across the river rather than jumping it, because you have the movement for it.
That is kind of weird, though. Wouldn't he still have momentum? Now we need a momentum mechanic.
No, that's gay.
That's actually really gay, but we're gonna get it, so fuck you.
All right, I guess I'll just go across the river.
Dev moves that fast, you can probably run across the riverbed.
Dev
There we
walks
go.
on water at his fucking speed.
Would he be able to do the same thing I did with like one movement, get across, and then prepare an attack?
He moved 8. Why, Kyle? Why? That doubles to like 16. What's his move?
My combat move is 14.
All right. So yes, no, you don't have an action to prepare.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to double check.
All right, that's my turn then.
Kyle, can you reach any of these?
Oops.
Oops.
I just pressed a button on my
I mean,
keyboard.
There's one spell that can definitely reach.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. 18 yards. If I had to... Goddamn throat. Spells.
It's just so that we kind of target the same one. I don't want to pick one that's out of your range. If
I know, I'm just pondering spell. What was the name of it again? Fuck's sake. There's a spell I had in my mind, like, yeah, I'm gonna totally use that if they group up.
Don't
Warp
forget,
Storm.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
oh
one.
well, then it does no matter which one I target.
Yeah,
The thing is, Warp Storm probably will not kill them, but they'll be very close.
Yeah,
in which
it
case
won't.
you can. Yeah.
It won't matter which one I hit if he's using that. All right, so I'm gonna aim at this one. I'll use the target thing so that it does the thing.
So it does.
And so it does the thing. Yep, that thing. So I'm aiming at him.
Man, that was awful. How could you?
I seem to get 89 for everything.
All right, let's see. What's your skill check? You need 41. Okay, so 41 plus aim, 51, and then surprise, which is 61, 71, 81. Still a miss.
Cool.
Right.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could potentially use a reroll now, but I don't know if that's worth it right now.
Probably not. Oh well, then it takes so long to fucking reload.
Yeah. How?
And you
What
do
is your
currently
reload
have
situation now?
surprise?
So maybe I guess.
With surprise, you just need an 81 or less, and surprise will disappear next round since they didn't know you were there.
All right. Well, I will re-roll it. Watch me get plus again.
Get 96 so I can try out the failing
Nope,
mechanic.
she makes it.
That's so close.
Seriously.
Dancing on the edge there, Disco. All right, that is a hit.
I'm gonna
though.
start checking this software to see if there's a
Disco
button that
swears
Arch can
that it's a-
press in the back end.
She swears it's biased against her.
Actually, hold on, Disco. Look at your thing there. Let me just. There you
I
go,
don't know what you're doing.
Disco. You missed.
I don't know what you're doing.
You rolled 158.
For us, it says 79.
It's 79.
Yeah, 79.
Well, there you go.
Whatever you did, you only did it for you.
Well, Oh, that's right. I need to move that spell thing. Fuck. Problem, chat. I don't have enough vacant screen space.
Okay, so because she re-rolled with all the stealth bonuses, you said she needed an 81, she got a 79.
Yes,
Mm,
but
okay.
now she needs to roll location and damage the manual way because game is derpy.
Okay, let's find it. So location is
A D100.
yeah, it's under the map. Get rid of that map.
Perfect. Fixed.
D100.
And that certainly hits somewhere.
Body from the looks of it.
And then damage. Come here. Give me this.
Oh god. Damn it. That's awful. They don't have one of the snacks I wanted to order on the online storage thingy.
I
How
was
could
wondering
they?
what the fuck you were about to say for that. Okay.
Oh god, I'll have to go without my 2 kilos of little chocolate thingies. How... The world is a terrible fucking place.
Truly a war crime against humanity.
It is. Now I'll have to find some other snacks to order instead. God damn it. Oh well, at least they have cheese doodles and Mentos.
Small victories.
Indeed. Alright, at least it does the damage properly. So, damage, AP2, arm piercing location, fidelity, correct one. Yes, okay, it does that correctly. That's neat. Right, you hit the same goal that Dev inappropriately touched. He is not looking very good. Like, he already had a gaping hole in the back of his head, and now he has one in his chest too. He's a bit sad, frankly.
And
Good.
hopefully dead on Karsnicket's turn.
You can hope in one hand's hands. He's like,
And shoot in the other, and I'll tell you which one fills up first.
"Oh, with
Fucking
hands." and the
goddamn
one-
southern redneck farmhand, you.
Yes. It's like Midwestern, actually.
It's true.
I know it's true. God damn it is. All right.
It's a good saying, though. Shit in one hand, hope in the other. Tell you which one fills up first.
What's
It's
the
a good
radius on
saying.
Warp Storm? Let's see.
Wasn't
Cast
it like
number-
10 yards?
You summon a storm of warp lightning anywhere within 48 yards, 24 squares. If this storm is formed with warp energy, all those affected take damage 5 hit. Where's the range on it? Did I miss
I
it?
think it was like 40 some yards.
Yeah, it's 40. You summon a warp lightning, a storm of warp lightning anywhere within 48 yards. So within 48 yards of it being summoned, which is
Within
24
48
square.
yards. So you place it anywhere within 48 yards.
So they're in
I
range.
guess.
That's the
I-
TLDR.
I
So if
can't
I put it
see
there-
the fucking spell thing because I haven't figured out how to open up the goddamn thing.
Okay,
Right.
Gibbs, where's your
spells.
DMs? Because I sent you all the spells.
I have it.
What spell is it? What spell is it? Because I can just drag it from the thing.
It's got warp stone. It's on my action bar.
Or
I'm just trying to clarify that that's correct, because if I cast that in the wrong spot, that's gonna hit us. Like, owie.
Or should I just put the screen cap of the spell in general?
Because this is a perfect time to use this spell.
Yes, you summon it anywhere within 48 yards. So anywhere within 48 yards, you put the central point of it, and then the AoE radiates out from that point. Use the large template. Oh god, yes, that was the thing. Like, how big is the large template? Cocksuckers.
Yeah, so it's like it's like a 48 square, or is it? No, 48
No,
yards.
no. The range
No, not 48 squares.
to like from where you can or to where you can place it is 48 yards.
So I can place it 48 yards away. So I can shoot out 48. So I want to put it there. What's the diameter of its actual ability? Because I want to figure out what the diameter is so I can hit as many of them as possible.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure you hit all of them.
Yeah, but
If you're
don't know
using a
about
large template,
We
As
don't
long
know
as
how
it doesn't
large
hit
large template is.
us.
Use the large template. Like, use the large template. I'm sorry, game. We
Just
don't live
Google
in the age
or
of,
whatever. What is the template like? What is it size in inches, and then we can just convert it.
well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Reap. I thought we had this figured out because we did it in the warfare mode. I thought, or was
No,
that
the warfare
No,
mode.
that's
The
that's
warfare
the
mode was
actual
special.
Warhammer rules. It actually has like a sizable template that you know the size of. Beep 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 beep. I'm currently searching through the thing to figure out how large template is. There we go. The large template is 10 yards in diameter.
That's honestly what I suspected. So I'm pretty sure it hits all of them then, from where you wanted to put it.
So, and then let me draw out my own. Right.
By our powers combined, I think we figured out the radius.
There. That's the area.
Okay, so it hits everyone then.
Yes, it does.
All right. Huzzah.
Right, Kyle. Now the
math was
question
done.
is, do you want to eat your staff to boost the damage? Do you want to use reagents to boost your cast?
I'm thinking.
What do you want to do?
So if I
Well,
use
hold
the
them all.
staff and use the reagents, is that like a double extra whammy?
Oh, god damn it, references. I miss you so much and I don't know how to get you back.
References.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to treat you poorly.
All right, you used one of my ingredients from last time, right? Where were they? Where were they
Yes,
stored?
You have
you've got three left. They're in items, reagent bag.
Items. You mean
Trappings,
trappings?
I mean. Yes, trappings, reagents bag. You've got 3 left at the moment.
Because you bought 4 and used 1.
Is
Yes.
it added? Ah. I put their number. Okay, I'll do 3. I'm gonna use 2 or 2. No, I'm not gonna use 2. I'm gonna use one of the reagents here, and I'm gonna use the staff because that'll boost the casting, and that'll also boost the damage output. Because we might as well hit them with all the worth, especially if they're in a nice little clustered spot.
Oh god, thank heavens. Oh Jesus, yes, I found it again. Oh.
You happy? Say yes.
Don't forget, you can only use the staff, if I remember right, once per session.
Yes.
I mean, this seems like a good time to use it. He's got a nice big cluster of them there.
I'm just saying, remember that you can only use the staff once.
Yep, per day, per session
Yes.
specifically.
All right.
All right,
Well,
so Warpstorm's reagents is a silver shuriken carved with runes of chaos. That sounds expensive. It gives you a bonus of 3 to the casting roll of each dice that you choose to use.
So a bonus roll of 3. Okay. And the casting
Yes.
for Storm is 18. So if I
26.
cast or 20, oh, it's
no,
20.
wait, no, wait.
What?
I'm looking at the wrong one. That's Warp Stars. Fuck.
Yeah,
Warp
no,
Stars, Warp Storm.
It
Same
should be
fucking thing.
18. That was
it's funny because I actually put the spell in general, and it should tell you like what the spell components are. The likeness of a horned rat carved from copper, +2.
Right.
Okay,
There you go,
okay.
yes, +2. And it's
Okay.
casting number 18, +2 per dice. How many dice would you like to use?
So it's a +3 per dice, right?
+2.
+2 per dice. So that's 2, 4,
If you
6.
use 3 die, the average is 15.
That's not good enough. All 4. Oh God!
4.
Don't miscast and don't fucking undercast.
Power overwhelming.
Let's squeak.
Rat power.
We succeeded. Good. I was
I
paranoid.
didn't need any of the reagents, but
didn't.
just in case.
My paranoia of failing the spell, considering how perfect that was, like it was worth the risk.
To be fair, like 3 of them, I don't know, all of those. Oh no, all right, it's a D10. Never mind.
They're all within
2
range.
above average, 2 below average.
It's just such a perfect thing. I couldn't not.
No, if it was perfect, you would have gotten 18 on the dot.
No. I mean like the amount of targets.
Yes.
It's a target saturated area.
Right, Kyle. Explain what you're doing. Be a
Casting
be a little boy.
a warp storm. What do you mean? Like my character's
Just
doing?
does it look
describe how your
Like he's
character does it.
reaching up to the sky with his staff and he's swirling it around, and as he swirls it around, Fucking
I'm doing
vortex
him
of
big side eye.
whatever.
Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Please don't explode.
Swirling it around like I'm stirring like soup or something, which makes like a vortex in the sky. There you go. Bam.
Rattata starts to get hungry looking
Bam.
at it.
Bam. And then I'm like, lightnings. Get him. Squeak. Get him.
You fucked it up. You could have just said rat power.
Rat power. No, better. Rat power overwhelming. The
All right. And with the staff of mustachioed Georgian as well, that becomes quite a bit. That's eating goddamn warp stone. Yes, which is a +4. Right. Okay. So that is a damage and 9 hit to all of them.
Good. How many are sad?
I mean, all of them. You hit all of them.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
probably all pretty sad. The one that I shot should be dead.
Heavily wounded, he might still be alive. We'll see.
I think
Let's
he's
see.
having a bad
He's
day.
-6 on health, so
He's
his
having a real
odds
bad
are
day.
not necessarily good. Right. They will call that a body hit. A body hit at a -6. That's not usually something you walk away from. Right, Kyle. You fire off your rat power, bringing down the anger of all those who have been unduly abused by the Chaos Dwarf police force upon your enemies.
Rat power.
And in the name of Rat Floyd, his neck is pulverized.
Good. Fuck that guy. Specifically. He got
fuck,
he got
fuck all of them, but fuck that guy in particular.
he got knelt on by the horned rat. Horned rat god kneeling on his neck like
He is still alive, but he is currently paralyzed. And if you guys lose this combat and he's somehow still alive, then maybe he'll be permanently paralyzed from the waist down. Maybe you should run now, just to make sure he maybe is permanently paralyzed.
Permalized.
Permalized. There, remove those evil.
Efficient turn.
Right, it's Gore with Great Axe 1's turn. All he can do is flop around like a fish. As the rest of them are, Jesus.
Hopefully their aggression still kicks in.
Right, they're not looking good, frankly. Alright, they'll move up to the edge of the water. Let's see, can you maybe, you can make it across. Okay. Gore with Great Axe 3 will join the Swan.
So here's the
Narl.
question. Because I had a ready to attack on enemies that get close, does my attack go off first or second?
Well, Gnarl, that's a very interesting question for which the rules have no actual answer.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. So, like, do you want the aggressor to be the one whose attack goes off first, or if it's prepared, the defender?
In this case, we are going to make it logical instead. Yes. You have a two-handed weapon, which means you have reach, so you attack first. Because he's just got an axe.
Alright, fair enough.
Get him as he climbs out of the river.
Target you. What bonuses would I be getting for him coming out of the river?
Plus 20. Like, he's in shit terrain.
Okay. Excellent.
Oh dear.
Like,
He's about to have a bad
right?
day.
You get closer to him than you need to and lean over the edge of the river, specifically to target.
Naro remembers what happens to his leg, and it's like, I'm gonna fuck your leg up. Alright. Damage die. I'm so sad. I almost got a 10.
Oh, that's minus 13. Right.
Just wait till I get there's the skill for like increased like greater injury or no strike to injure, which gives me even more bonuses for people rolling on the crit table.
Right, well, the gore with Great Axe has his leg chopped up out from under him, just in a vicious and frankly unfair swoop there. I believe somebody needs to be calling out some cheating here, you know. Obi-Wan, I have the high ground.
Gnarl laughs, looks at his body just floating down the river. Maybe the carnivorous squans can be satiated off that.
See, you're 12 yards away. Could you... Your charge is 20. How wide's the river?
I think we said 6.
Yes. But 12... Oh god, this fucking ruler hurts my soul. That's good. Okay. Well, I'll get one hit in on that filthy little gnarl if it kills me.
Alright. I guess I will parry this attack then. Attempted to, anyway.
Alright, well, a 98 versus a 98.
We roll again? Or
You
because he
both
fails
just kind of throw your weapons away, I guess.
I like how the game actually gives the failed roll to me. Like it just knows. It was
Yes, the Gar miserably fails his attack, poor little bastard.
Alright.
Swan, seeing the way the tide is turning.
Fair enough. So I know you said on failed attack rolls, like you could potentially lose your weapon. Did I actually lose my halberd?
No, that was just a parry. Like, that
Okay.
doesn't matter.
Then I will attack, not aim, just attack this poor gore, and see if we hit.
Murder.
Damn right. Oh, okay, more legs.
More fucking legs. Why?
Sweep the legs.
Alright, roll to confirm.
Hehe.
That's Ulrich Furry. Roll damage again for Ulrich Furry.
Only a 3.
Okay, the Hornrat's furry body descends upon the battlefield in all his usual wrath and anguish, and another gore loses his leg.
Rat power! Rat power!
God damn it. Oh, poor little swan. Why must he be exposed to such horribleness? Like, he's such an innocent soul.
The world is cruel.
I guess I'll be reloading because I'll get the long range penalty on the pistol, so I'll be reloading.
What's your current range? 12. Wasn't the range 12?
With the better ammo in the pistol, the range is 10/20.
Okay. Alright. In the meantime, Mayo. Whee! Splash. Mayo is going to go after the corpses. He and the duck will share them as they float down the river.
Poor duck.
So I'm going to assume I don't have the reagents to actually cast my warp stars, do I? No.
What? You don't need reagents to do it. You can still cast it, right?
All the reagents do is give you a bonus to your casting die.
Yes. Next time we go to a town, we can buy you a bag of reagents so you get bonuses.
Well, I have shurikens, but they don't have runes of chaos in them.
Yeah. Like I said,
Yeah, but just bean shopping.
well, we haven't today.
So I have no idea how spellcasting works, but I want to throw some warp stars at these guys.
Alright, Warp Star is casting number 26. You only got 2 magic, which means you can only use 2 dice. Each die is a d10. 10. So you can only produce a
You
max of
physically
20.
can't hit that.
Damn, you
Right now.
physically can't cast it yet.
Oh god damn it! All right.
You need to get another magic point, at least. At
Well,
least.
Even then, that means you could only you would be physically able to hit the number, but it wouldn't be likely.
Yeah. So, and I'll also none of my upcoming classes actually have any more magic points, so I guess I'm fucked. All right, never mind.
There's potentially other spells you could use that don't have such a high casting number.
Yes.
Problem
and,
with
like warp stars, you can still cast that potentially. You need the reagents, and you might need to go looking for an item like Kyle's that'll give you like 1 magic point, for example.
yeah, like
Because
a
warp
lot
stars
of
is a
the
really good spell.
a lot of these stealth spells seem to be not attacking spells, but like support spells, which is fine. That's their own thing. But my
For
only real
you,
attacking spell is warp stars. That's okay.
Poison Pustule is probably a good one. That it gives you 1 wound, but it gives your weapons an extra attack, or it gives you poison to your weapons. You deal an additional number of wounds equal to your magic characteristics, so you get +2 attack on everything you do.
Which is nice, it adds up.
No, that's true, but it's not going to work for this situation. So, I guess I will just use my sling and throw a rock, or sling a rock, I guess.
I mean, hey, those rocks are deadly. There's a reason the slings were used for so long.
Yeah. So let's see who's. I will aim at Great Axe 2. There we go. I'll unaim at Great Axe 1. Don't need that. And
I
I
just target
will.
everyone, then they all get damaged.
And then I will fire my sling. Oof.
Terrible. Much shame be upon you.
You didn't say rat power, that's why you missed.
Yep. Well, that's my turn.
Yes, you also have Rack and all of the other minor ones, but yeah, none of them are really in range anyways. And Disco was reloading.
Time for spiels. Spiel time. Wow. Now, what spell should we do next? Wipe lightning, I think. Wipe lightning. Casting number 11. Okay. Lightning. We're gonna target this boy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Mouse. Quit being retarded. We're gonna target that guy right there. We're gonna cast Warp Lightning on him. And I'm gonna, let's see, 2...
That's the guy who's lying paralyzed on the ground.
Wait, no, this guy right here?
Yes.
Remember the guy who's
Oh,
heavily
yeah,
damaged
he's
is
not-
paralyzed.
I thought you removed him from the board. Fucking
No, he's still there, he's just paralyzed.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
paralyzed.
he's not dead. He's just paralyzed.
I wish you could, like, put a marker on it. Alright, so then...
He
I
probably
wish that
can.
too.
That's fine, that's fine. I'll target this guy over here. Thanks for reminding me, because that would have been a fucking waste. Warp Lightning... We'll use 2 magic dice? You know...
For you, remember, you can cast as many spells per turn as you want, but you can't cast the same spell twice with the exception of Magic Flame. So...
Every magic point you uses a dice, though.
Yes, so, like, if you want to use 2 dice and you then have another spell you want to use for another 2 dice, you could do that. Just bear that in mind.
We'll try that. I'll try that. Okay, we're gonna do 2 dice instead. That's a success. And then I'll do the second one, too. And on the same target. And that's a failure.
And that's a 1.
Thing. Oh, yes. No, you can only cast 1 spell once.
Yeah. I
with
mean,
the
sorry, that was
exception.
a different spell, but I still failed it anyways.
Okay, all right.
I misspoke. Yeah, no, you can't cast the same spell.
Yes. But
Doesn't
you
matter.
could, for example, cast like pestilent breath or
Yep,
whatever else.
plague or vermintide.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter anyways. I missed. Alright, so that warp lightning does how much damage again? I would forget. Plus
I posted it in
I know,
general chat.
but I've got the things pinned on my bar.
Yep.
This is a magic
5.
missile that does 5 damage for every 1 that comes up on your casting roll. You take, well, 1 damage. No. Okay, that's 1 for me.
No, that was the other warp lightning that failed. That was the other spell.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh,
Yeah, remember you rolled the 16 with a 10 and a 6.
yep. I sort of was like, I moved the 1 up in my head mentally. I was like, oh, no.
If the number 1 shows up anywhere at any point in rolling, take damage, yes.
I mean, that would, if anything else, it would be funny, wouldn't it? All right, roll a location so I can see where you're hitting.
All right. D100. Actually, why don't we put that on my bar, too? Can we not? Yeah, try that. 49.
That looks like a left arm.
Okay, did work. Good.
Arm +4.
My turn's over. I need another drink.
He's still alive.
For
You have not done
now.
your job well enough, little Kyle. A gore with great axe 1. Oh yeah, you're still paralyzed. Poor boy. Poor boy. Great axe 2. Let's join the pile of bodies and charge on over there then.
Parry.
All
Bad.
right. That's...
Even with my skill that high, still missed. Or I guess failed to parry, technically.
The gore tries to punch you because his arm is a bloody mess. He doesn't do very well at it. Poor thing. Alright, come on, Gores, you gotta do something here.
Sad.
There we go. That's 1 hit from him at least.
Where is it located?
Somewhere. Head for 4 damage.
Ah! Because of your rules, I actually take no damage because my head has 4 armor.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, that makes math simple.
And you, poor Gore, you are also dead.
Alright. Well then, potentially, I can be awesome this turn. We'll see if that actually happens. We'll start with this guy right here, and we'll make an attack roll. That is the big sad. Actually, no. I didn't factor in the fact they were in the river. So that would be, you said a +20 because of the situation bonus, where I'm
Yes.
standing up. All right. Okay, so I will then have to roll. Which one was my D100? Actually, let's just do it like this. I hit him in the head in return. 4. Uh-huh. I guess I roll again to see if that actually confirms. Rolling to confirm that does not take situational bonuses into consideration, right? Just the raw roll?
That is just the damage.
Okay, so I only do 13.
You only do 13.
Alright, does that actually kill him?
You didn't target him. I guess the damage disappears into the ether.
I did target him.
You sure?
Yeah, it says I'm targeting him. It said that he took the damage.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, never mind. It's the other character. I see it now.
I'll be attacking this other guy here in a second.
Death is instantaneous. Skull pierced. His poor little skull is smashed apart. What a tragic death.
Truly. Alright. Then with the magic of things that I've taken, I will use my second attack on this poor guy here. This time remembering to add the plus 20 modifier. Bam. Ah, it's only the right arm this time. I was hoping the leg. Damage. Big whammies today.
21, yes. That's another
Old
poor,
story.
unfortunate dead Gar.
Does it confirm? Sadly, no.
You are a failure.
But I did kill him, so I'm a success.
And Mayo is happy. Mayo is surrounded by the corpses of the lost and the damned and the dead.
Naro feels accomplished.
At least I don't have to feed him.
True.
There's fan art, Kyle. There's fan art.
He is,
Kyle.
he is well fed. Although I guess since it is my turn, I will go across the river as a full move. Because there's a gore that needs to be murdered.
Nice. Look at the fan art.
But why though? That's so cruel.
It's what happened though. That is Dantard, by the way. That's made this.
You can tell with the style. Very.
Yes,
very-
we can, but it's just for chat that they might not know.
Chat will learn to respect the Dantard, or they will die. Like,
The poor thing. He looks like a little piggy.
that's good fan art. No, that's good badger milk. I'm gonna put that. Disco, you already put that in Archer server. I'll put that in our server as well.
Dantard puts it in Archie's server all by himself now.
Good. He's become a
I
big
give
boy
him
now.
access.
That'll make it easier. Plus, it removes one place we have to put it ourselves.
Well, it just removes one like step in the chain because he's sending it to my DMs and then I'm like distributing it. It's like you can just distribute it. You just put it in there.
You saying I don't have to go to middleman to post for me?
He
My
does
God.
not need to go to middleman.
Speaking of, let's now that nothing interesting is happening, let's take this opportunity for something far more important. Yes.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Yes. We'll have Kyle show off some of the comics. Kyle.
I know. I'm opening it, you little monkey. Here's a comic from one of the first episodes when we were in the cave with Karsnicket. I will do the reading in case anybody needs to. So first panel, we're summoning the little fat, little tiny sausage. That's the first time. Plop is very heavy. Hello, my little friend. Parties trust in Karsnicket's magic abilities. You can see it. They're all peeking around the corner. I need you to go behind that door and tell me if you see any scary large monsters, Squeak. I do not want to be eaten, Squeak. He looks off the door. He plops his fat little ass down there, squeaking happily as he goes, disappearing into the distance. Then he returns, plopping and squeaking the whole way back. Nothing scary, massa. Only friends. Karsnicket looks at him, lifting his eye patch, and grabs the cute little piece of shit sausage. He lifts him up and he says, "What do you mean, friends?" Because,
Poor sausage.
they weren't friends.
Oh, technically speaking, they were friends to sausage.
I
They
will be
were.
putting that in the server as well. If you want to go look at that, you can go look at that there. But yes,
We have like 3 comics now that I'll
Save
have you
'em,
all
save 'em.
voice act.
Put it in this server.
Yes, we'll save them and we'll have them voice acted, and I'll make little YouTube videos of those on my main channel to drag all of the people over there to be over here, and they're like, "Oh my god, funny things are happening," and then we're like, "Haha, psych! It's actually 5 hours of nothing."
Turns out you only saw the peak moment.
You got played, bitch. Like, no.
Too bad for you. Now, give me money.
Hmm. I'm assuming through our powers combined, we can manage to murder one paralyzed Gore.
Possibly,
I think you
maybe,
could probably manage that.
potentially.
Did you? You didn't post it in here, Kyle. Where did you put it?
Oh, whoops! I put it in. I didn't know he didn't post it in here.
Nope.
There you go. See it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain watching it on the stream on a 20-second delay from your actual voice acting.
Yeah, Barge. Don't forget to post it in here. You don't have to send it to my DMs. I've opened it thinking it was like, yeah, no, he'd post it here. And again, all the little hentai pictures say otherwise. Isn't that right, Barge? It's like, what?
You did draw an awful lot of hentai and send it to me. That's true.
Firstly, false. Secondly, what the hell you want about boy?
Mostly without my approval or permission either.
This sounds fake.
I wish he would stop, chat, but he just won't.
I'm looking at the panel where the party's trusting Krasnikit's magic capabilities, and we're all just hiding behind the corner.
They're afraid.
It's about right.
To be fair,
Cowering.
he has killed a lot of Skaven with his magic so far.
He has. I remember when we were doing warfare, and he managed to murder a great many Skaven.
He tried to murder me.
Like 20-odd Skaven slaves that disappeared into the endless, horrible darkness because of Kosnikit's inability to cast magic. Oh,
Save that
It
one
was
that managed to hold
horrible.
on to that tree branch.
yep, that one. He tried to rat Kosnikit out to walk. He killed so many of us.
And everyone
And they-
pointed and laughed. It's like, you believe slave?
Leave, slave. Poor little slave. He will become a grand warlord one day, and he will have his revenge on Karsnikid, the evil thing that betrayed him.
I'm sure he'll have many other great enemies he'll have to face that'll probably do him in first.
Then again, Karsnikid does have a lot of other enemies too. Like, he will be the one who travels to Sephor and be his actual Skave ally. It's like, yes, I will help you where they spurn your
Zephyr is like, why should I trust you? Rat takes off his hood. I was scarred and deformed by Kosnikit.
We have a common enemy, Squeak.
The recent attack on my life has left me scarred and deformed, but I am stronger than ever.
Zephyr is like, good, I can trust hate.
So what we're getting out of this is fucking sausages sheave.
I can trust your hatred. That's excellent. This is a plot point now. It's gonna have to be. Darth Scavenius, Darth Ratus.
Together we will build a new, more stable. I can't even remember what it goes. Peace. I don't remember. Secure
A more
society.
prosperous under empire.
A more prosperous and secure under empire.
Oh, it's dumb.
Free from the meddling of white Skaven.
What?
I am the Great Council.
I am the council.
I am the council.
That's when the Horn Red is like, excuse me?
It's treason then. Oh, Ranger Sith, you're so quotable. It's painful.
This is a Star Wars movie now. And I don't even mind that this is a Star Wars movie now. In fact, I kind of appreciate it. Alright, need to write this down. Skaven riding on a Nyamasu. There we go. The plot has thickened considerably.
You mean
Alright
improved.
then. Puggles wanders over to the giant, massive, solid stone monolith at the center of the clearing, as for dramatic reasons, I drag you all over there. Which reminds me, do I happen to have... I do. Right.
Oh, the bot has stopped playing
Ta-da.
fire noises. Bad bot.
Yeah, bot left.
Bad bot. They got fed up with our nonsense and left. Get back in here.
Bot's like, no, massa, I want to leave.
Get back in here. Back to work.
Puggles walks imperiously up to the giant rock. Puggle, 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 puggle.
We kill Gorgor. You say you buried treasure here? Where?
Puggle looks up at the enormous stone monolith, looks at the rock surrounding it, presses his tiny little malformed nose to the rock stone as if sniffing, but in a retarded fashion. Then turns around. Hey, I put a very large rock on top of my treasure. Under rock.
Naro narrows his eyes. How far under rock?
Considering size of rock, immaterial how far. Rock heavy. Move, rock slave creature.
I'm just gonna look at Puggles and be like, Puggles, best start dig then.
Puggle looks as his tiny little underdeveloped front feet. Dig with what, woman? Look at me, I'm an abomination.
That sounds like a Puggles problem.
With luck, one of the rocks will crush me, granting me freedom from this mortal coil.
If heaven is kind, one of them will crush my tiny little Puggle skull.
So, is there actually a way to get at Le Treasure via skills, potentially?
Well, you could start rolling strength, I guess.
Naro wishes he bought a shovel.
I mean, do we have any idea what the treasure is? Could we have, like, Cosmic it to detect magic or something so you can find it?
He could. As
Nudge
Gnarl
him.
pushes impotently on the rock.
Now, the thing is, like, I would re-roll that, but I want to save re-rolls for potentially bad things. Because at this point, it just seems like the only real, like, downside to failing is just time.
Maybe I'll start picking up some of the smaller rocks.
I'm just carrying them off to one side.
I mean, apparently, like, successfully. Maybe that's the issue. Gnarl's trying to move the big rock. You're moving the small rocks.
Yeah. Like the pebbles, you know, the little ones right on the edge.
Because Gnarl's still high off the murdering mini things. It's like, surely Gnarl's strong enough to move rock.
Is there anything in their campsite that could help us, maybe?
Oh, they're fucking gores. They don't keep anything worth of value, really.
No?
Pretty much. If there was
Alright.
anything useful, they would have ritualistically broken it now just because it's a product of civilization.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
They hate
gores.
civilization.
Yeah, gores hate civilization. They are pure chaos.
Alright, I'm going to
It's
try
also
and push
stated here.
the rock to try and move it then.
How
Maybe I'll be
big
able to
is
do it.
this rock? Like,
Uh,
how big is this rock?
Oh, to be fair,
Nope.
Arch did say we could see it over the tree to give you a point of reference.
And you're all just
Puggles
like,
is
I'm gonna push it over.
97% sure it's this rock. Could be other rock too.
Can I ask Puggles, what is treasure?
Puggles goes to hide behind Gnarl. Peeks out. Not sure.
You berry. Show you no.
He looks up at you, emphasizing the fact that he is a tiny little clan molder abomination. It's locked. You think I make a treasure? I can barely poo.
Oh my god.
I still think we
That
should
startling
have,
revelation, I guess Nara will try again.
we should
So-
have Karsnicket search for magic, I think.
Actually, Kibbs, do you have any kind of powerful spell that would maybe split the rock open? A lightning bolt or an explosion or something?
And we could shoot lightning at it and see what happens. I've got a question, Arch. Can I use magic sense?
Of course you can.
Magic seeds. We'll try that first, though.
Okay.
Because
After that,
I don't
Narl's
want to
going to be
blow it
rolling
up
strength.
just yet.
Yeah, after that, Narl's going to be rolling strength again to see if we make progress.
Come on.
No?
Okay. Here, I'll send it to you so that you can
Read it. Is that what you want me to
react accurately to it.
do? In DMs, or I assume?
There you go.
No,
Let's-
he's reacting to something. Narl's going to roll strength again to see if he has a better result.
Fucking Karsnicket is now attempting to claw at it desperately. Frantically.
That is a
To the
success.
point where you might think that his fingernails or fingers are starting to bleed.
Gnarl manages to just barely rock the rock a little bit. Like,
Is Grazzle still moving the small rocks? Just making a nice little pile over to the side.
Karsnicket exclaims, "Warpstone, squeak!"
Does that encourage everyone to dig more?
I feel like I'm making the most progress.
I mean, I also had a success.
well, you could try to like undermine the rock with just digging with your little hands. It's gonna take a while, but you could do it. There's also ritual magic. Remember, in Warhammer Fantasy, you can basically make any magic spell you want as a ritual spell. It's just
Okay.
that rituals take time.
Kyle,
Let's-
could you scare
yes.
leap it, or do you need to be able to see it?
Well, if we're gonna do, I need to
Skitterly-
see it. Yes, it has to have
Yeah.
line of sight. So what I'm gonna do
Yeah.
is I'm gonna do a, I'm gonna
Well,
prepare.
scare leap the rock then.
No, I'm gonna prepare a
It
large.
has to be allies.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare a large spell to basically, like, blow the rock away to reveal the warp stone tokens buried underneath.
Oh,
I see him.
Puddles too.
I see him moving that staff around. I'm like, nope.
oh, fine.
I'm gonna call Mayo over.
Mayo just goes over to Carl. What are you doing? What's this weird light? Why are you sparkling?
It's like, no money sink, don't do it.
Poor little Mayo. He goes hide by master.
Yeah, he doesn't like Karsnicket. I think
Rat-a-tat-tat.
it insulted him.
Maybe move. Just in case.
That was fine where he is, apparently. Alright, roll all of your magic dice, Kyle.
Oh boy!
Oh shit, here we go again.
Tim's off too.
What the fuck? No, not that many. Christ's sake!
87 die. That'll help.
How do I make more dice?
If you, Kibbs, if you don't remember, you can do the /roll.
Kyle wields his magic with expert focus and manages to keep all of the energies under his control. Despite the distance that the party has taken, it proves unnecessary.
Maybe that
It's always
actually spurred him
necessary.
to like be better at it. Cause he's like, why'd they assume me explode?
Karsnicket dare be judge, me no like.
I show them.
I am the greatest white power wizard. I tried to come with like a rat version of it, but I couldn't. Rat power
Scrass is
wizard.
over in the bushes. She's just she's yoinking Mayo's tail around in a circle, so he makes air alarm noises like. "Arrrrrrrr."
Rio's like, wee.
Does he successfully move Zarok?
A enormous furrowed hand reaches down from the ether and pushes the rock over. lands with an enormous crash to the side.
I was gonna say, this is
Revealing
important. What
underneath it
direction?
Oh yes, let's put Karsnicket there. Karsnicket squashes beneath the rock. No. Revealing a enormous solid chunk of warpstone.
Would this be raw warpstone?
500 warpstone tokens.
Yes, it's 500 tokens worth of warpstone.
Yep. And just sits there dumbfounded. Where?
Puggles comes over to claim his prize.
Puggles is then picked up by Karsnicket and held under his arm to prevent him from touching anything.
So it is one solid chunk worth 500?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was writing it down right.
Have you got the bank open?
Hmm.
Puggles' tiny limbs flails helplessly.
Good. Good.
Miscreant! Let Puggles down! Puggles' treasure! Let...
Our treasure squeak.
No, Puggles. Much suffering left in your life.
A community treasure now, Puggles. Oh, poor Puggles. So, the way we're going to do this is, this will be your starting fund for your base, and you can hire laborers. You can buy an army using this. Each warpstone token will be the equivalent of 1 point in the Skaven army book, which I'll make available to everyone. So you can literally buy yourselves actual laborers, and later on we'll have a little bit of an upgrade system as well. But 500 tokens should get you well on the way.
Good. Very good. Add that to the inventory.
Okay, so base funds 500.
Many warp tokens. The duck comes over too to see what all of the commotion is on about.
Okay, Karsnicket would be like, no, eat.
The duck gently touches the warpstone with its tiny little beak.
Does it explode?
Pretty much. All you see is just a slowly expanding cloud of feathers. Warpstone unhealthy for normal creatures, as it turns out again.
It's true.
This is very true.
We have treasure. Recommend go back to boat.
Yes, take treasure back, boat.
And Puggles looks up at Kyle, who's still holding him under his arm. A pleading look crosses across his tiny little malformed features.
Good.
Would you rather I carry him?
Poor Puggles. Very well. Now, on the, is it load 2 or is it load 3 map? That's a good question. It's load 3 map. You have the large, no, it's not load 3 map. Yeah, Disco, you did this to me.
It's totally me.
No, it's load 2.
It's load 2. There's nothing on load 2.
Actually, it's load 6.
Oh, for goodness sake.
There's no goodness here, Disco.
For goodness sake.
Well, you can pick out pretty much any location you want for your little base. You could even potentially bury underground, placing it underneath one of the settlements if you so choose. Though bear in mind, you want a place that you can enter and leave with relative ease.
True.
Hmm.
There might even be collaborators, though. Humans, they get weak in the knees around a little bit of gold.
Little sluts is what you mean to say. It's like, yeah, boy. It's like, what?
I imagine we can use people like that to like potentially get like supplementary supplies, but I don't know about trusting them with the base itself.
Trusting them with the base might be a bit much, but you can make connections with the criminal underworld of various cities and towns to get supplies, to launder your money, basically. Like if you steal shit from one town and you can sell it to the thieves' guilds in another, voila, clean gold coins out the other end.
Oh yeah, that's more what I was getting at. So you said anywhere on the map, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Looking at the map, like what direction does trade with this town usually come from? Like east, west?
Normally, Zavastra is located on the river. Oh, what was it called again? The river Urskoy. That's the one you see going past the river to the south. That's the Urskoy. The Urskoy is traveled by quite a lot of trade coming out of Kislev into the River Reich. And it's also the primary route to Ozil, the largest trade port, which is just to your north. Zavastra usually only gets a little bit of trade for that because Ozil is a much more prosperous and larger port. But, the more prosperous Zavastra is, the more prosperous you will be. Hint, hint. But normally, trade flows both ways here in copious amounts. Though to the right, that is the direction of Altdorf.
Okay, that's more what I was trying to get an idea from. Like, which direction is Altdorf? Which
excuse
direction
me.
is Kislev?
Left, because that's Slavia Zyanska over on the inside there. Yes, the left.
Okay, so left is Altdorf, right is Kislev.
No, south is Kislev. Right is to Beckhafen, the capital of Ostland. Or Ostermark.
Okay, so then like Altdorf would be following the river to the right.
I can just... Wait, where?
So that's the forest on this map. Then looking at the forest there. Okay.
I can do it like that. There. You should be able to see those two other pins now.
Two other pins.
Yes.
We can see the pins, but when we hover over them, we don't see like the little pop-up of them.
I don't. Oh, okay. There's. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't click on them
Why?
because Arch has failed it.
I can click on the
Okay.
little pop-ups. Temple of
There we go.
Ursa.
Now it's just Altdorf, and then okay.
Oh, we got beats again.
Murder him.
What?
Bots.
Hide users on this
Oh.
channel. Remember to hide user on this channel to ban. It takes a second for that to happen. Yeah, we were getting these
Bots.
bots on our channel for a while there. Well, let me just make chat bigger. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that.
Hot
keep it
girls
open.
and boys video chat. Man, very progressive.
I'm inclined to say we should have our base closer to. Like you said, it's numerous down both pathways. Hmm.
What are you thinking, Haynes?
I was basically saying I think we should probably have our base closer to Kislev.
Oh fuck! I need to open up the big boy map.
Open up big map.
Big boy
Get over
map.
here
Big
for
boy
a
map.
second.
I was
So
looking at
like
the tiny
I
map
guess
and
I
I'm
can
like,
put myself
what
like
are you
roughly
talking
like
about?
potentially like somewhere like down here. because this should be the direction to Kislev to the south.
Oh,
Hmm.
Because if you look at the big
Oh.
map, there's a lot of like dead space down, or not dead space, like empty space on that river. So if we wanted to get stuff from like the Skaven Empire, like the likelihood of it being seen on that path is not as big.
I'm
True.
not seeing it.
Then again, it is not uncommon for Skaven to build like directly under human cities or right next to
But
them.
the thing is, we
It's
can
all about
eventually probably
concealment.
expand it to underneath the city. It's just we need a place to start, right?
The advantage of building under a city is, of course, that there's already a sewer system. The humans have already done the work.
Mighty generous of them. Meh, 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 meh.
Would this town be like actually big enough for us to do that?
Like right now, it's not like a super large town, so you might need to sprawl out and cut into the dirt, etc. But it does have a sewer system. Right now, it's fairly small, so it would be easier to be detected down there, depending on how you build it. But if the town grows or shrinks, etc., it'll be easier and simpler. It could also just simply be having an outpost under the city, of course.
Because yeah, right now, like at best, I was thinking maybe outpost under there, but like the proper base be not like underneath the settlement. Anyone else have different ideas?
I'm thinking.
Because alternatively, I was thinking like, if we didn't necessarily care about like the initial position, maybe like somewhere like up here, like on or at least with access to the main major river.
Maybe, but it's not too bad to have it off the beaten path a bit. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's what I was saying. Like
Yeah,
initially,
no,
like,
I'm agreeing with you.
down this river path, closer to Kislev.
I'm thinking maybe off the beaten path might be the more prudent approach. What do you guys think? With Haynes? Haynes' idea? Haynes' idea is not a bad idea. Haynes' idea is a Haynes idea.
Sounds good.
Sure.
I think I just confused them, but yeah.
I think we are at least all on the same rough page that close to Kislev out of the way.
In the forest. In the forest. The dangerous forest. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus.
So you're talking about the Forest of Shadows. That sounds like a lovely place.
Oh, the forest you're in, you see on the map now, that's the Schutzen forest. The Forest of Shadows is on the Slavianska side of the river. And yeah, it's a way worse place. Schutzen is a surprisingly nice forest in the Empire. All forests in the Empire are fucking dangerous, but Schutzen has a lot of settlements around it. So it's as safe as it gets.
Safe with an asterisk.
Yeah, it only has like hordes of wandering beastmen in it and shit.
Because here's also the other reason why I kind of went it down in the forest. If eventually we're going to be like attacking a settlement, or like this settlement to take it over eventually somewhere down the line, this gives us a chance to actually get our troops close to the settlement itself.
Bearing in mind too, like attacking settlements is something you can absolutely do. You can even raise them and steal all their shit if you want. But you need a place to sell your stuff as well. So Zavastra or Slavianska, those are cover points. Because if people come looking for you, you don't want to be seen. And honestly, it's you can't find the forest for all the trees, basically. Like there's a reason why the Skaven tend to be underneath cities.
True. It might not be a
Yes,
bad idea
but like
just
you
to
said,
build
this-
under the city. We could still burrow out a nest in there.
So you want to actually get the base like properly underneath it?
We could. Wouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. We just burrow a hole outside, and then we burrow our way into there.
You could.
If the party is fine with the higher initial risk, with the hope that the settlement expands to cover it better. Like, I'm fine with that. It's just I was throwing out my idea for it.
It might be easier to just hide it under their city, use the old Skaven tradition, just because humans never find it, and if they do, like, we just have them taken care of.
Ah, yes, the old conservative solution.
The old conservative.
Why break
Skaven
what
policy.
isn't broken?
It sounds better than the forest.
Okay, so it sounds like Disco's on board with the city idea. Dev?
Closer access to snacks.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, so Dev, you are fine with the city?
Yep.
Alright, then I'm fine with honestly going for the city. Like, I didn't have a strong connection to it. I was just throwing it out there. Alright. So it sounds like a party wants to do it underneath the city.
Dev just wants to be as close as possible to the food.
Tangential bonus, he swears.
Tangent.
How else is he gonna have second dinner?
Not to mention third and fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dev's greed has, as usual, infected the party. As is nothing more than usual.
Hey, I just threw out
Alright.
an option.
So, for today, because of Kyle, mostly.
What?
Blame Kyle. Kyle needs to be a productive human being and live off the money that he earns doing menial tasks
What
for
are you-
companies and corporations.
What are
like
you
the
talking
Shillies.
about, Barch? What are you segueing into it?
We need to do a little World of Warship stream to earn him $2 or $3 for him to live off of. Otherwise, he will die.
We don't have to do that now.
I think we do. I think we do.
We could. Barch, are you? Is this you segueing into saying you need to prepare the next session?
Pretty much.
Okay. I was gonna say.
I honestly
like,
figured that's where this was going.
okay, if he just needs to prepare the next session because there's so much stuff that happened, that's fine. I was like, don't do that on the account of me because I'm actually fine right now.
You're not.
I know I mentioned earlier that I was, gonna have some stuff coming up, but that's not new.
You're not fine, Kyle.
Wow, rude. So it looks like Barch needs to prepare a little bit. That's fine. We've got a lot of stuff to get ready then.
Yeah, because like honestly, I imagine like choosing the initial location is one of he has to figure out. It's like, okay, well, what is that going to entail for everything else?
And we probably need to think what we're gonna buy.
Well, yeah, that's the
Anyway.
other thing is just sitting like over the course of a week thinking about that. Hopefully, he'll tell us what we can and can't do with the initial settlement, so we can figure that out.
Hopefully.
Indubitably, little children. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to give you a little Google Drive where I'm going to put the codex for a Warhammer Armies Skaven. And you have 500 points, that's your Warp Zone tokens, which you can use for anything. And the stuff you buy there will be multi-purpose. Like you buy slaves, they'll be able to do things like gathering wood in the forest, for example, manufacturing things. You buy clan rats, those are guards. You buy storm vermin, those will be like your elite fighting force and your police force, etc.
Right. Okay.
Other kindred spirits, Gnarl
Look at
can
it this way, Disco.
potentially boss around.
It's a city builder. So where?
The city builder now, yes.
Okay, so instead of base treasury, just change that to base points, just so everyone's clear on what it is.
Yes.
All right, we have 500 base points. Huzzah!
Huzzah. Now, for Kyle's sake, his tiny body is about to shatter like a pug.
Yes, if it was totally gonna shatter, I wouldn't go stream World of Warships after this with you.
Mm.
He's like, "Yeah, derp."
All right, so relatively simple session.
It was a
straightforward.
relatively short session, but to be fair, it had to be if we need to prepare all that stuff.
Especially if we want to actually sit and think about what we want for the starting base.
Mm.
Okay.
So I do have a few super chats to go through, and then we can. Rampage
Before you get to that, XP for this.
minus XP.
This gives XPs.
How much were those gores worth? Is basically what we're asking.
Gores are worth anything, though. I don't know that. And gores are pretty pathetic.
I mean, they did attack us. Grass depends the party.
Defense only, though.
We ran away. They chased us. It was defense.
Ran away giggling.
Alright, it's 100 points as usual, 100 XP, and 5 goes, 150 XP altogether then.
Okay. Total of 150 XP for the session.
$100 XP. How incredibly generous of me. I am a nice person.
At least I can buy one more thing.
I am nicer to them than they deserve. They do not deserve it. They do not. They do not. They should have their nice things taken away from them. Robbed. But sadly, we cannot do this. Black 1917 also says rat power. Lupu says, I hope Otter Girl survives. That's Boag. Boag. Otter Girl will not survive, because Otter Girl is winning, which means Otter Girl is going to bloody die. The winner never gets to live. Zenotium 15, congratulations to V for getting married. Rip. He is indeed going to be role-playing real life now. His bank account will disappear quickly, and then he might be sad, but hey.
There will be
on the
random
bright
events
side-
in his life that he has to pay for.
Random triggers. Oh god damn it. Kinda great.
What do you mean I have to pay for dinner this time?
Random adventure triggers that just like minus X amount of money.
Minus sanity. Minus mental health.
Those things do happen. Women are near universally a vile and evil species. The one woman does not offer any objections, just sits there nodding like, yes, yes, we are.
I'm just biding my time while you went.
Bide in your time.
Lord of the Gays simply says, hi. Hello. Abdi Muhammad, will any of y'all join V's upcoming RP with Sargon? Also, V got married. If y'all can't get a wife, it's on you at this point. A bit cruel towards V. It's cruel and horrible, in fact. Don't know. I know he's got a RP in the plans, but I'm bloody busy. Genuinely fucking busy. So we'll have to see when and where and how he comes up with it. A Fallout RP, apparently, of all things. A new one, too, recently released. That could be interesting.
Oh, they actually have an
see.
RP book. Cute.
Known as Shutton, just to annoy all, especially Boag in chat. Pure is best girl. Hashtag praise arch. Hashtag breed kibs. Hashtag bonkans. Hashtag pat disco. Pat, not pet, pat. Hashtag blame dev and hashtag rap power. Lord of the Gates also says, hey chat, what new lore video should Arch do? They don't get to decide. I just do whatever the hell I want. Yes. This week's lore video will probably be on Raid Shadow Legends again. I do need more money. Boag says, for 50 tacos, Florian, you cannot annoy me by stating facts. Pure Inui is best girls. More hashtags. You all hashtags need to go away. It's terrible. But Inui is good. Good girl. Lord of the Gays, 264 watching, but only 91 likes. Naughty chat. That is true. They are being very naughty and ineffective. He also says, I wish Disco would choke me, which is a new fetish. Disco, what did you do in the chat? What did you tell them?
I didn't tell them anything. I think it was when I was like shaking the puggles, and some people apparently enjoyed that.
You Truly are a deviant person. Floyd, I'm certain he told me rat hell is just annoying worst catchphrase. Rattle is a little bit derp. I do agree. I do agree. But, she is also brown girl, and brown girl good girl. Well, Strato, hashtag rat power, hashtag revenge for Strato today. Kyle should watch his buttocks.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go. I'll see you later.
Hey, take
All
care.
right.
Easy. Well, the case, it's lucky that the party is fighting goatmen. If they were minotaurs, then Disco would not be able to fight. True.
Why?
Glow in the dark, unlimited rat power. That was a good warp lightning storm, though. Kind of turning into a little bit of an artillery piece.
Pew
Hmm.
pew.
I encounter the purpose of mages.
Kind of. DJ X script, final end boss, biker mice from Mars. Perhaps. No. Yes. It wouldn't be end boss, though. Like, if anything, the party needs to become the biker mice from Mars. That was a surprisingly dark show. Like 1917, I didn't realize Strato was in this RP too. He is in all the RPs because he needs his vengeance. And another Texan Bull shekels for Arch barely disguised fetish stream. Cruel.
But true.
Not true. Incorrect.
Lurking Hunger
Inaccurate.
proved that. And ever since then, it's been the same thing.
Incorrect.
He's like,
Unless it's Kibbs killing RPs, that's the fetish. Because that's a consistent theme.
look at, he's getting defensive chant. He's using weird,
Logic.
awkward
Facts.
claims that have no bearing.
Quick question. Command is the ability we need to use when we're like in the warfare mode, right?
Command is what you use in the RP to give orders to things. In the warfare mode, you use your fellowship essentially as a leadership stat.
Okay, because
No,
I was
just
trying to determine if I
practical
wanted to
power.
get command or something else.
Command would help you order around poor little Mayo. That's about it.
Or like troops outside of warfare.
Yes. You might
Alright.
be able to inspire them to actually do their jobs. Unlikely,
I mean, that's what Intimidate's for.
but possible. Titus Macarius. Hello, all. Time for much laughter and rat power. Remember, the one with the sharpest fangs wins. Oh, heck.
Yeah.
He managed to make that a thing, and I don't like it. The fact that Breed Kyle's the thing, that's good. That's fine. That's a wholesome meme that will exist for all
Wholesome.
eternity, but
Check your based. Fucking Christ.
well, this sharpest fangs things. No. Death to all pigeons. Hail Arch just saw the Suicide Squad. Glad to see RLM finally getting the representation it deserves in Hollywood. Rat catcher for new RP waifu. Rat power. Rat power. That was good. They did actually have some rat representation in that one, which is very, very important for a good and diverse society. And the rats were also the heroes that defeated the great evil at the end of it. Rats did all the work, whilst the silly little humans were just there as comic relief, really. Second Suicide Squad wasn't that bad. Like, it was not that bad. It embraced its retardation, and that is what it kinda had to do. It has to be dumb, because it's a dumb concept with dumb characters. And Arnold Schwarzenegger. No. Sylvester Stallone it was. Sylvester Stallone as a walking, talking shark, because, again, that's just kinda how that works. Still wasn't good, but no.
From what I
Okay.
heard, it's at the very least an enjoyable watch, if flawed.
Yes. I really did like Idris Elba and what the fuck's the name of the wrestler? That little China simp guy.
John Cena.
John Cena, yes. They actually had really good like chemistry bouncing off one another because they're like the anti-buddy cop where they both kind of hate one another as they do the
I
same
only
thing.
know the one line he gave in the movie, which, from what I heard, I really enjoyed. I love peace with all my heart, no matter how many men, women, and children I have to kill to get it.
Yep.
It's great.
No, that was not bad. I liked him. Like Peacekeeper and Bloodsport. That's a fucking.
From what I heard,
great
he
movie.
actually did like a really convincing performance in that role.
Yeah, no, he did. Like that was not bad. Like their two chemistry was pretty good. Like if the whole movie had just been those two characters being assholes towards each other, I think would have worked out a lot better. Because Cena pulls off the immature brat really well, and Idris Elba, on the other hand, looks so very serious. Like it looks like an old crunchy dad arguing with his son. So really good. We just need a movie with those two. Luckily, Peacekeeper did survive. He is alive and ready to be put in more movies where he will probably do a lot worse. You know, if
That's
China
good.
allows him. That is.
That's good, right? Yeah. He's like, yeah.
If China allows him.
Big
so
sad.
keep going. For all the praise, though, we must remember he was the fucker who made a personal apology to China for having mentioned Taiwan in Mandarin. It's like, Daddy, you own me now. Please stop abusing me. Ugh. I have my objections to that. I have hefty objections to that. But oh well. One good movie. No, good. Loey says, let me tell you the tale of Karsnikid. He once was unbelievably weak, forced into servitude to evil Zafur. Zafur, for thousands of years, oppressed Skavens, committed to a holocaust. Seeing this, Karsnikid broke his chains, freed Skavens, and vowed never again. I feel like this is some revisionist history here, frankly.
All Karsnikid needs to do is just rule the world and then write the history books.
Yeah, easy enough.
Of course, now I might have some questions since he
It's like,
he doesn't quite know what happened or why
Yeah,
he
what-
got kicked out of the
yeah,
city.
yeah. What's that part about me getting kicked out of the city?
Wait, you had something to do with this?
Gnarl throws Karsnikid off the tower. You lost me my meal ticket.
Ah, if only Karsnikid hadn't been such an evil character.
If only we weren't playing the exact campaign we're playing right now.
What's that? Karsnikid did an evil thing? What? How dare that character do
face.
that fucking thing? How Skaven being retarded and greedy? Ugh. Bastards.
It's like that one Skaven we were beating people up for money. Please, I have kids. Sounds like personal problem.
Pretty fucking much. Like, our rats aren't good people. No one are they smart people.
I mean, some of them, like your character in particular, is objectively intelligent. That doesn't mean they're necessarily going to use their intelligence for smart things.
Sometimes simple things like greed can be very, what's the word, intoxicating.
I don't
Jingle,
know.
jingle.
Running away is good.
That's also fine.
Live longer.
Greed, good.
Fucking objectivist rats.
At least there's something.
Black 1917 says, Kitty noises, please, Disco.
And Kitty is not in the room. In fact, he's asleep in another room. So maybe on the pull-up stream if he is awake.
Very well. And lastly, another Texan bull. Your name is Texan Bull, and you accuse me of fetishism. I question this. Invest in a thing catcher to acquire workers, he says. Yeah, but it's really slow, though.
We can only get, like, at best, if we rated it like a little town, like, what, a handful?
Yeah. And you'd have to catch them one at a time.
Yeah, we would need, like, a proper, like, detachment of, like, slavers, if we wanted to do that, probably.
And that sounds like an awful lot of effort for just a handful of little slaves. No, better to simply just purchase them. Yes, purchase them. And copy. And we'll put
As
the
unsexy
dual
as it
right
is, I
there.
think I might just take Fellowship. Because we're going to be needing it in the future at some point anyway, for
What's
troops.
that, Borch?
Yes. All right, then.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we shall wrap it up there. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you for your very generous super chat donations. And we will see you again next week. Until then, have a good day.